dancers, the Medio-Giro, the half-turn, is one of the most common and useful movements in tango dancing. So in this video, we share with you 3 Medio-Giro variations from beginner to intermediate to advanced. And at the end, we demonstrate with tango music. Our first beginner variation is a simple one we love to use, and it works very well with melodic phrases.
We begin the close embrace, open, and we also with the parada.
It's very important that you have a clear closing, opening, and closing of the embrace. So we start in close embrace, very relaxed, no tension in the embrace.
So here I take a big side step, and I'm going to do one step outside of her. So with my right knee I find the space to step outside, but here I invite her to go back and we release the embrace. So here I invite her to go to her axis and I stay in my axis. I'm no longer forward with the intention forward, I'm in my own axis.
And these hands have relaxed, so my hand as a follower is on his arm, not on his shoulder blades.
And we do back, side, forward, and in the forward step I collect and I go with my left foot to find contact with the inner part of her foot to do a parada. Yeah, so she crossed my leg and now we resolve in the close embrace. So when she go forward, I go forward and we finish together in the close embrace.
Now let's look at the intermediate variation. At intermediate level, you are more likely to start playing with the dynamics, add a bit of decorations, make things a little bit more fun. So we are adding a decoration for the leader and resolving with the parada.
So we show you.
It's simple, it's compact, but there is a lot happening, which is very fun.
So what we are doing here, we begin with the apertura, with the side step in the close embrace. And here I'm going to hold, I'm going to lift my center to keep her in her right leg. So I'm going to change my weight, but I don't change her weight. And I go in cross system outside of her. And then here we are going to open. So here the same as before, but in the cross system. I invite her to go to her axis, I stay in my axis, yeah? And then I open my left shoulder, inviting her to the giro. And now, when she goes forward, I go forward, I cross, and now I'm going to do the parada. So I go with my left foot to find contact with the outside of her foot, and then I invite her to pivot to find my leg. She crosses my leg, she goes forward, I go forward, and we finish together. We show you from another angle. So, side, cross system. So the embrace is very flexible, and leaders here. So I stay, and in the very end I cross when I pivot, and then I do the parada.
The third advanced giro is a lot of fun. We are playing with the dynamics in the embrace, with the change of weight, and with your axis as well. So let's have a look.
So we begin in the close embrace, back 8. What makes this Medio-Giro more advanced is that the dynamic, yeah? Because we are creating more power, more dynamic from the upper body, creating this expansion with our backs. So it's what we call a bit centrifugal giro, no? So here back 8, and here in the second 8, not only that we open, if not that I send her in this direction.
A bit away.
Yes. So I send her a little bit away with a flexible embrace. I stay my left leg. I send her into the giro, back, side. And now when she pivot, I'm going to change my weight and I pivot with her and we close. So basically, we are expanding the embrace, and then in the last step, in the forward 8, we go back together.
Followers, this is more advanced because you need to be able to play with the power, the changes of dynamics, while keeping a relaxed embrace. We take a side step with them, we go back, and then we go back, release the embrace, stay very grounded, pivot on your right leg to finish and come back into the close embrace. and then we resolve with them. The tango turns are amazing. They create a lot of power and subtleties in our dancing. They work very well though when you are very grounded, so when you know how to pivot while keeping your balance. If you need help doing this, if you feel wobbly when you are dancing, make sure you check out our Pivot Better guide. It's free. We put the link in the comments below. We will help you learn how to pivot in a way that is precise and also relaxed. So check it out. So now let's look at all three variations from beginner to intermediate to advanced with tango music.
Hoy que la vida te venció, has vuelto por saber si puedes refugiarte en mi querer. No te he traído a mi rincón, sino la humillación del hombre que a su lado te arrastra. En el perdón que has implorado está el despecho reflejado. Ya ves, tu infamia me enseñó a ser tu propio juez, por eso sin piedad te condena. Antes hubiera perdonado todo, pero ya es tarde en tu pecado. Quedó deshecha mi fe, yo solo sé lo que sufrí por olvidarte, por arrancarte del corazón. Y hoy me revelo a tus engaños, nada quiero de vos. Ya ni tu llanto me conmueve, porque también llorando mientes. Será mejor para los dos que olvides como yo, es todo lo que puedo hacer por vos.
The tango journey is fascinating because, you know, a simple step like the Medio-Giro, you can take it, you know, little by little to, from beginner to intermediate and then to advanced, no? Adding elements, adding technique, changing the direction like we did today, you know, with the Medio-Giro going the close-out embrace, making it more challenging. So, yes, the important thing is that you know how to, you know, when is the correct time for you, you know, in your tango journey to start adding the next version, no, of the same step.
Now, if you want to go deeper into the Medio-Giro technique, make sure you check our video with the 5 technique skills you have to know about the Tango Giro. We will put the link for you in the description box. And especially,
please keep learning and keep sharing your dancing because the world of tango needs your embrace.